Happy Tuesday, my dear strangers. This is Mrs. Strange, and on today's episode for Stranger Universe, I will talk about the opening scene for the first episode of Stranger Things 5. The highly anticipated final season of Netflix's flagship drama has faced significant delays because of strikes involving both writers and actors. Following the conclusion of the WGA strike in September, the writing team behind Stranger Things resumed their work on Season 5, occasionally teasing fans on social media. However, filming can't begin until the ongoing SAG strike comes to an end. Yesterday was Stranger Things Day, and our very own Mr. Strange made a small cameo unboxing merchandise for Season 1. The festivities for the fan holiday ended with a sneak peek of the script for The Crawl, providing a glimpse of the opening moments of Stranger Things Season 5, Episode 1. Our script begins with an image of darkness, coupled with the sound of cold wind, groaning trees, and a child's voice, singing a familiar song. The obvious answer to this would be that the child is 12-year-old Will Byers, stuck in the Upside Down during the events of Season 1. Let's not forget that this entire story began on November 6, 1983, exactly 40 years ago on the fateful night that Will went missing in the small town of Hawkins. Considering that this date has become synonymous with the show, and the main reason why November 6 became Stranger Things Day, it brings the whole series to full circle if we open up with a flashback of Will stuck in the hellish dimension during the events of Season 1. Another reason why many fans think that Will is the aforementioned child in this script is because of the line singing a familiar song. Will was singing "Should I Stay or Should I Go" as a way to survive the horrors of the Upside Down, desperately waiting for someone else to save him. Later on in Stranger Things 4, it was revealed that music can play a key role in protecting your life against the evil forces from the alternate realm. So it makes you wonder if Will's concentration on his favorite song helped him out in surviving for a whole week down there. Considering that Stranger Things 5 is going to focus on Will throughout the remainder of the storyline, it is fathomable that the first scene of Season 5 will be a flashback to the events of Season 1 from a different point of view. We didn't get to see enough of Will stuck in the Upside Down with the exception of Eleven contacting him, or a few scenes in the last episode of Season 1. Other theories suggest that the child is actually a young Henry Creel, singing "Dream a Little Dream of Me" before going to kill his family at the dinner table. The only problem with this theory is that song is actually what helped his father, Victor Creel, snap out of his trance, and there wasn't any evidence that Henry likes this song, or any song in particular. Another detail that goes against that theory is that the script page is seemingly describing the Upside Down, a place that Henry Creel never visited until he was a grown adult and banished there by Eleven in 1979. Everything seems to be pointing at Will Byers being the sole focus of the cold open for Stranger Things Season 5. One thing that is bugging me is if they will film this scene with both Noah Schnapp and a younger actor, and paste Noah's face on the actor as a way to de-age him for this scene. I say this because this is exactly what happened in Season 4 with Millie Bobby Brown and a younger actress used for Eleven in the flashbacks to 1979. I am praying that if they go this route, the CGI better not be horrible. One final thing that I want to briefly mention is that there is an increasing likelihood of time travel being used in Season 5, based on small hints that we've been seeing in all of these small teases from the Duffer Brothers. For the sake of the length of this video, I want to save that topic for another episode of Stranger Universe later this year, but in the meantime, we're glad that we got at least one small news tidbit from Season 5 for Stranger Things Day. In general, it seems like the fans of Will and Noah are going to have a blast watching this season, so here's hoping that they nail the ending. Overall, super exciting times, and that is all that we have for today. What are your thoughts and theories on the opening scene for Stranger Things 5? Today's special shoutout is for Logan Plays. To get a chance at becoming our next special Stranger Universe shoutout, type it down in the comments section below. Turn on your notifications to never miss another Stranger Universe episode like this one. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok to stay updated with us every day. Please share this video across all social media platforms to help fans and viewers join our strange family and find this totally tubular Stranger Things community. This episode was brought to you by Mrs. Strange, and this is Stranger Universe.